Hey everyone, I'm not Dan, but in this video we are going to practice doing some mole conversions. It's welcome back. Before we get started, make sure you got your periodic table, a calculator, and something to write on. Got it? Alright, let's go. Well, hey everyone, we got some examples of some calculations to do here. Alright, so as you can see right up here, I've got my little makeshift Molar Express, and I'll be referring to this throughout. Alright, so let's take a look at question number 1. Alright, so it's asking us to convert 2.73 moles of magnesium into grams. Okay, so on my Molar Express, that means I am right here surrounding moles, and I'm just going to go one step over to grams, and I'm going to use my molar mass. Alright, so first thing, take the given, which is 2.73 moles of magnesium. I'm going to put that over 1, multiply by, make my little fraction bar. Since I have moles on top here, that means moles of magnesium will go on the bottom. And the unit that I'm going to here is grams, so grams of magnesium go on top. Alright, so now that we've got our units situated, let's take a look at the actual numbers. Well, the grams, that is the molar mass. So on the periodic table, magnesium has a molar mass of 24.3 grams per 1 mole. Okay, so moles of magnesium can cross out. All I'm left with is grams, which is what the question is asking for. So I can just put the equal sign, pick up the calculator, and then I'm going to multiply across. So 2.73 times 24.3, and that answer comes out to be, so the actual answer on the calculator says something like 66.339, but our original number here only has 3 sig figs, so I need to round that to 66.3, so that my answer has 3 sig figs. And my units are grams magnesium. Okay, let's check out the next one. So we're going to convert 38.4 grams of lithium oxide into molecules. Alright, so on my Molar Express, I'm starting over here at grams. It's asking you to come over here to molecules. But I can't do that in one step, because as you can see, I have to go through moles before I can get to molecules. Alright, so let's go. Start with our given, which is 38.4 grams of Li2O. I'm going to put that over 1. Multiply by, get my little fraction line. So since grams is on top here, that means grams must go on the bottom right here. Now what unit goes on top? Well, it is the next unit in line. After grams comes moles, right? So moles of Li2O is right there on top. Okay, and so what numbers are we going to plug in? Well, right here it says it. It is the molar mass. All right, so we need to quickly calculate our molar mass. So lithium has a mass of 6.9, but there's 2 of them, so multiply that out times 2. That is 13.8. Oxygen is 16, and there's only 1 of those, so that's 16. All right, so 13.8 plus 16 gives us 29.8. So that is 29.8 grams of lithium oxide for every 1 mole. Okay, so my grams are able to cross out. I'm left with moles. Can we stop? Well, the question is asking us to go to molecules. So no, we're not quite there. So we've got one more step to go. Since moles is on top, I'm going to automatically put moles on the bottom. And what unit goes on top? Well, the one that is next in line, which is molecules. Okay, so molecules, and I'm going to abbreviate that as MLC of lithium oxide. Alright, so what are my numbers? Well, it's right here. We have 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules per 1 mole. Okay, so moles cross out. We are left with molecules. Okay, and it looks like I need to delete out some stuff here just to kind of give myself some more space here. So come on, go away, go away, go away. Alright, okay. So I shall now fill in my answer. So I'm going to pick up my calculator, And since these two numbers are on top, we're going to multiply by those. The 29.8 is on the bottom, so we're going to divide by that. Okay, so 38.4 divided by 29.8 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd with only 3 sig figs. The answer comes out to be 7.76 times 10 to the 23rd power. And the units that are left over is molecules of Li2O. Okay, all right, one more example here. So convert 7.03 moles of Al2O3, aluminum oxide, into aluminum ions. Okay, so we're starting here at moles, and this time we're going to go all the way over here to ions. So our first stop is going to be molecules, then we'll go to ions. All right, so here we go. Take the given, 7.03 moles of aluminum oxide. Put that over 1. Okay, so I know that moles has got to go on the bottom because it's on the top over here. All right, and the unit that is right next to it is molecules. So that's the one that goes on top, Al2O3. And once again, the number that goes here is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd per 1 mole. Okay, so moles cross out like so. And now we got one more step. Okay, so since molecules is on top over here, that means molecules is on the bottom over here. But what's going to go on top? Well, the unit that is right next to it, which is ions. Ions of what? Well, the question is asking for ions of aluminum. All right, so how are we going to figure out the numbers that go here? Well, our little clue here is the formula. So let's take a look at our formula. It is Al2O3. In this formula, how many aluminum ions are there? Well, it's the subscript, 2. There are 2 ions of aluminum for every 1 molecule of aluminum oxide. Okay, so molecules Al2O3 gets crossed out. Ions of aluminum is all that's left over, which is what we're looking for. So now we pick up our calculator and we multiply across. 7.03 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd times 2. And that answer comes out to be, with 3 sig figs, 8.46 times 10 to the 24th ions of aluminum. Okay? Now, before I give you some more problems to practice on your own, I want you to go back and look at each of these 3 examples. Find the mole in all your conversion factors. So up here, right here, and also right here. What is the only number, oh, and also right here. What is the only number that matches up with mole? It's the number 1. Anytime you use the unit mole in your conversion factor, it's always 1 mole. The bigger number is always the other unit. All right? All right, so hold on a second. I need to pause here real quick. I'm going to clear off my screen, and I'm going to give you guys some new questions to try out. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pause. Okay, so here are some new problems for you to try on your own. So here in a few seconds, I'm going to tell you to pause the video. I want you to work out each of these 3 on your own, and then start the video again, and you will get the answers, and we will see how you're doing. All right, so here we go. Pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, so here are your answers. How'd you do? If you have any further questions, I would love to answer them. Please be sure to comment below, and I'll get back to you. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. If you have any further questions, be sure to comment below, or you can just send me an email to chemistrytalk@gmail.com. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button so that you can get updates on every time I upload a new video. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I'm not Dan, and neither are you. Check you later.